Hey guys, Brandon here. So I haven't been posting videos. Uh, um, so I haven't been posting a lot of videos. I just been really busy. I had a great day up until I found out some really very interesting news that Fleetwood Mac decided to fire Lindsey Buckingham. So, hmm, yeah. Well, Fleetwood Mac are a bunch of idiots for doing that, for firing Lindsey Buckingham, because they would never ever find a guitarist that would ever replace him. Like they tried it with Rick Vito, didn't even work. They had to have two guitarists to fill in for what Lindsey Buckingham would did on the Thing Over the Night album, and and then they did other songs. So, like Rick Vito is good and all, but all those guitarists, besides, I will admit, Peter Green is an amazing guitarist. Like he is. He started Fleetwood Mac back in the '60s. It was more of like a bluesy. Was more blues than the flamboyant Fleetwood Mac you would hear today. Um, but yeah, a little story about them. They were recording an album with Rick. I can't remember if it was Rick or whoever it was. So they one day they were in the States, obviously, and they heard Lindsey's song being played on the radio. Mick Fleetwood heard it playing on the radio, so Mick, being a musician that he is, went looking for him, and then he, I'm not sure. Actually, no, 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 no. He heard um, him playing. I think Mick heard him playing some. I think I can't remember right now because I'm like tired right now and I feel a little. But I've been doing nothing but crying because I can't believe Fleetwood Mac would actually stiff Lindsey Buckingham like that. I'm beyond words of what they would do to this poor man. Um, but anyways, a little history. So Lindsey and Mick talked, and Lindsey said, I've got my girlfriend, which was Stevie Nicks at the time. If she doesn't join, then he's no. Basically, he said we're a package deal, and if you don't take her, then I won't join the band. So obviously Mick agreed, and so make a long story short, um, uh, Stevie and Lindsey went back home and began listening to Fleetwood Mac albums to see what they can contribute to the band and so on, so forth. So they did that, and so obviously they found some stuff they can contribute. So the Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks is the rock version of Fleetwood Mac. So I hate when people are like, oh, the one with Lindsey Buckingham is crap, blah 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 blah. Well, hello, people. Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac was way back in the '60s, and it was blues. Nothing wrong with blues, obviously. I love the bluesy Fleetwood Mac stuff. But up until recently, they decided to stiff Lindsey Buckingham. So, what the hell, guys? What are you guys thinking? Who the hell is this Rick so? Who the hell is that? And Mike from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, he is a good guitarist. I will give him that. He is an amazing guitarist. Could he do what Lindsey Buckingham could do? No. Hell no. No, 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 no. So that's been my day. I've been nothing but upset, frustrated, and crying because I still can't get over Fleetwood Mac would actually do this to Lindsey. Lindsey's been there from the beginning. Well, from like the 70s, or 75. They started. The first album was called Fleetwood Mac, and then Rumors is what made them huge. That's when the drugs started. That's when everything started, and so on and so forth. So when Rumors hit, there's been like tension within the band, blah 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 blah, which led to Lindsey and Stevie breaking up, and then so they, to get back at I'm not sure when it was, but to get back at Lindsey, she decided to have an affair with the drummer Mick, so that kind of tore some stuff. I think it was like in the 80s, I believe that happened. I'm not too sure right now. I would have to go look again. So, and in that period, everybody thought, Rumors was a great album. It is a phenomenal album, amazing album from Fleetwood Mac. But that's when the shit hit the fan. But basically, I just find it very dissatisfying to hear that they fired Lindsey Buckingham. Like, I just find that very, 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 very frustrating. I'm very pissed off about it. I cannot believe they would actually do that. And Stevie, for her to still be in the band, are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? If it wasn't for fucking Lindsey Buckingham, excuse my French, Stevie would not even be in the fucking band. Okay? So if it wasn't for Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks would not even be in the Fleetwood Mac. So I do not understand why she gets to be in the band. And hang on, I got a bone to pick with Christine McVie too. I love her too. Like, I used to like her, but like, I just find that she's a bystander. All the people in the once they say, getting sick of Lindsey, I think Christine is like, yeah, I'll agree with you guys, blah blah blah, just so she can get a paycheck at the end of the day. With Stevie, she is a pure diva, okay? She is what you call a rock and roll queen diva. She, just the way she acts, like, I used to love her. I used to be a huge fan of her up until recently, where I can guarantee that Stevie, basically said to the band, I think we should get rid of Lindsey, and then they all came to a group decision. And of course, Kristen McVie, being a bystander, said, yeah, we'll just make some bullshit story to Lindsey Buckingham, just to, but like, come on, guys. You guys can't resolve your issues? Like, are you freaking kidding me? How old you guys are? In your 60s, for God's sakes? And you guys can't even suck it up to do a fucking tour with Lindsey Buckingham? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't even do that. Come on, guys. Like, without Lindsey Buckingham, there is no Fleetwood Mac. Nah, that's it. No Fleetwood Mac. I don't care if you can bring in fucking Joe Larry, Joe Schmo, and fucking Timbuk fucking too. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't. Lindsey is a phenomenal guitarist. If you ever get a chance, look up Lindsey Buckingham, and that guy rarely plays with a pick. And what it is, a pick is a guitar pick, obviously. But with Lindsey, he does a bluegrass style, which is finger picking. Which makes it amazing, because like, when I saw him live with McVie, it sounded like there was like multiple guitars, and it was all him. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, holy shit, like, obviously from hearing them live on the DVDs and stuff like that, it just doesn't cut it. And now that I hear Lindsey is out of the band, it's just a huge it's been a huge downfall for me because my dream is to see Fleetwood Mac with Lindsey, and now they just destroyed my dreams. Thanks a lot, Fleetwood Mac. Thank you so much for destroying my dreams, Fleetwood Mac. Thank you. Oh, isn't that one of your songs too? You know, and like the chain. You guys said, "Oh, the chain is about us getting back together. Getting together, putting away our differences." If that was true, then why not? Like you guys were fine playing the fucking tour with the Eagles, for God's sakes. That desert rock, whatever. You guys were fine. You guys were perfectly fine. Now all of a sudden, there's a problem with Lindsey Buckingham. Come on. Like, I was born, but I wasn't born fucking yesterday, guys. I am not stupid, okay? And you guys better deal with your shit. Like, honestly, I am so ticked off that you guys would even do that to him. It's so sickening. That makes me want to throw up. The thought of Fleetwood Mac now just makes me sick to my stomach. Like, the only album I will admit that I will download is Tango in the Night. That's because it's a great album, and it's the last album that Lindsey did before he went off. And that's a phenomenal album. And that's the only album that I will... And I'm sorry, Behind the Mask, which doesn't have Lindsey Buckingham. I know. But there's a couple songs I do like, but other than that, and no, Lindsey's where it's at, obviously. Lindsey Buckingham is a masterpiece. He is just an amazing musician. You know what? It's like a simple classic Jimmy Page with Zeppelin. Robert Plant and the other guys don't need Zeppelin. Jimmy Page needs Led Zeppelin. He does, because why do you think why he releases all those remasters, all those Led Zeppelin albums? Because he's not making money. Everything that he does, all his solo work, from David Coverdale and Jimmy Page, which was an amazing album, but the tour flopped because everyone thought that David Coverdale sounded like Robert Plant, which I don't think no. They all have their own voices. So we'll just leave it at that. And to talk about that's just no. That's the simple classic with Lindsey Buckingham. Lindsey Buckingham doesn't need Fleetwood Mac. Because, he could start his own band, and Fleetwood Mac would be... and I'll tell you why it's going to go without Lindsey. Because with Lindsey, they were up top, and when they went off on when they kind of screwed off without Lindsey for a bit, which was Lindsey's decision to leave in '87, because he was supposed to do the Tango and Night tour, but he never did it. So he decided to, do his own thing. And so Fleetwood Mac went off with Vito again, and blah, 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 blah. So bringing it up to 1997, I believe, which was the reunion tour with the four original members: Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, Christy McVie, Mick Fleetwood, John McVie. And so they did a tour, and the press conference of that tour, they were not happy at all. Lindsey did not want to be anywhere near them. Same vice versa with the other band for some reason. Like, I don't understand. But Lindsey, being a great guy that he is, he's like, I'll suck. You know what I mean? Whatever happened in the past even in the past. But it seems like the band members doesn't want to bring up the past, because they obviously fired him because of I guarantee they fired him over certain things that I can't really say right now, because I don't want to look like a bloody idiot. Yeah. So, thanks a lot, Fleetwood Mac, for destroying my dreams. Thank you so freaking much. Thank you. And another thing, VlogTube TV I want to give a little shout out, and also a little bit of a talking to him a little bit, because he's like, oh, I want to talk about, rock music. Hold up. That's my thing. Okay? That is my thing. I understand everybody's got their own music talk, blah 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 blah. They can do whatever, but like, I want to do the music talk way before he even wanted to, before he's like, oh, like, I was saying, talk about music way before he was. So like, but like, no disrespect, but like, like, but anyways, he's a great guy. He talks about random stuff, does random shit, which is, funny, obviously. I think he'll go far for sure. But yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing my Springsteen shirt. This is what they look like back in the 80s. But yeah. So thanks a lot, Fleetwood Mac, for, like I said, for destroying my dreams, and for really yeah. Thanks a lot, Fleetwood Mac, for screwing this up. Thank you. I hope you guys are very proud of what you guys done. I hope you guys are very proud. And I hope you guys see this YouTube video. And if Lindsey sees this, you know what, Lindsey? I love you, buddy. You don't need Fleetwood Mac. I'm sorry. You don't need the bullshit. You don't need the drama. You need to be on your own, buddy. Fuck Fleetwood Mac. I'm sorry. But it pains me to say that, but fuck them, dude. Honestly, do your own album, and then you watch them and be like, oh my god, it's so stupid that we fired him, blah blah blah. And then before they go and say, oh look, we're sorry, Lindsey, blah blah blah. No, Lindsey, don't fall for it, buddy. Please don't. Do not fall for it. Okay? Don't. Because it's a trap. It's like a fishing rod, for fishing. They'll fucking somehow grease you way in, like, come on, be like, Lindsey, please come back, buddy, please, 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 oh, please. But I know Lindsey's smart enough not to fall for that shit again. He's a very smart human being, obviously. But yeah, he don't need Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac needs fucking Lindsey Buckingham. That's how I put it. And sorry for the cussing and the swearing, but like, I'm just pissed. Yeah. Lindsey Buckingham is a goddamn fucking rock genius. And he's underrated. And it pisses me off that they did this to him. And it's sickening. I hope you're happy, Fleetwood Mac. I hope you're real happy.